Okay. I thought you did a pretty good job with vocab. I didn't catch them all because I came in a little bit late. But I like how you referred to like shelter, like the turtle has his shelter, just like they have their, like the hedge is a shelter, to connecting it. You did say their fur is not absorbent one time, but that's okay, because it is absorbent.
Oh.
Yeah, you meant waterproof, and I know you did, but I was like, that's like, it'll be fine. I was like, that was the only thing that wasn't, that was really good though.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I had a reading checklist too. One of the things I did like, I thought the way you incorporated vocabulary, the way you just like talked about the book, it was very good. Like you weren't like, there wasn't a distinction that too much between when you were reading and like when you were like just like describing the picture, and that's good. Because it doesn't, it doesn't make the kids think that you're like venturing from the book, and sometimes they like don't like when you like venture from the book too much and stuff like that. So I thought it was like smooth, and it was very everything you said was very like full of information. I feel like a lot of kids will get like a lot of information from it. It was a very rich like reading of the book. So I thought that was really good. I think the kids will get through it. But be careful. At the same time, also be careful because some kids it might be like too much for them. You know what I'm saying? Like a reading like that, I would probably suit a kid who like understands more, can grasp things at a quicker pace than a kid who like needs like more time to like comprehend everything. So. With that being said, that I would just be wary of that as well. But you definitely hit a lot of things. You did a lot of using the illustrations to like help describe like your vocab words and stuff like that. And also you like describe some of them with like a verbal definition. And I thought it was good. And you also I liked how you described the rabbit, the mom, and like talked like pretty thoroughly but quickly about like her being worried and why she might be worried. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was like pretty good, and it definitely connects like the feelings of the character with the pictures and stuff like that in the book. So I thought it was good too. For the most part, that was it. Anyone else want to throw in there? Something that they saw, something that they may have prepped differently about the book. This book has a lot of illustration. It's very illustration rich. Anyone add?
I loved when you talked about the reflections of the raindrops and how they're reflecting the barn. I never noticed that, and that's like really cool.
I would just talk a little bit more about the colors in the book, especially because in art for this session we're going to be painting with those colors.
Might be a little picky, but instead of saying that our skin's not waterproof, I would probably say that our clothes aren't. That's why we were wearing clothes. Because if we were, out, without clothes on, we wouldn't be absorbing the water. So,
I like that you pointed out that the mom was very alert with her ears up. I don't know if anyone said that yet, but just like focusing on like how the mom feels and like the emotions. I thought that was good.
Thank you.
I used the picture when the mom was leading them out into the grass and like compared it to like how some of them are line leaders and how the mom was the line leader, and then later on in the book she doesn't have to lead them because they already know how to do it.
That's a good one.
Thanks. Came up with it all now.
off of that one, you could also do, they kind of like went out one by one because they were maybe scared, and then they came out all together at the end because they were more confident.
That's really good too.
So.
Did you compare it to One Dark Night?
Yeah. They were in to that picture when the cat is, when the cat's like under, it's when she's bringing her last kitten in the shelter, yeah.
I thought so. Under the hedge.
I don't know if they would even get that though. I just like noticed it when I was reading.
That reminds me. When I was prepping with this page, you can kind of also connect this one to One Dark Night because the mommy cat like licks water off herself, and then there's that puddle, and like this one's kind of doing the same thing. So fun fact. So cool, you
Anything